Hey everyone, Mr. W here. Today's lesson is on something called value of a digit, and we're going to numbers with place values up to 100,000s today. The word digit just means number. So for example, 5 is a digit. The word value means how much is that digit worth, in this case the 5. So for example, if you had 5 people, that would be the value of that 5. If you had a city full of people, you could say it is 500,000 people. Notice that each number has the digit 5 in it. But the value is very different based upon the place value and the number of digits in the number. So that's the kind of problems that we're dealing with today. We're going up to place values up to 100,000. So we're using numbers like this: 537,642. Find the value of the underlined digit. So let's underline the 7. And there are 3 steps today. The first step is that the underlined digit stays the same. So that 7 is just going to be 7. The second step is that anything to the right of the underlined digit turns into zeros. And then the last step is that anything to the left of the underlined digit, we're going to cross out because we don't need them, okay? So the value of the underlined digit in this case would be 7,000. You could also say that because it's in the thousands place value, that you could express it as 7,000s with words. We'll be talking about place value. We'll go over the 3 steps again a few times, and then we'll solve some problems. Okay, so when we're talking about place value, every digit has its own place value, and the place values come in groups of 3 called periods. So let's look at the ones period first. That has ones, tens, and hundreds. And then today we'll also have the thousands period. Notice that that also has ones, tens, and hundreds, but those would be in the thousands. So we'll put our number in the place value chart. Our digit 2 is in the ones, the 4 is in the tens, the 6 is in the hundreds place value. Those 3 make up the ones period. Then we have the 7 in the thousands, the 3 in the 10,000s, and the 5 in the 100,000s, and that's the thousands period. The comma goes in between the thousands and the ones period, and it just helps you to keep track of where you are in the number. Name the period of the underlined digits. So remember, we're looking for the period. Now, is that thousands or ones period? Good, that's the thousands period. All right, we want to try to memorize those, including our place values. Name the period of the underlined digits. Okay, that would be the ones period. Okay, name the place value of the underlined digit. Okay, do you remember that one? Hundreds, good. And what is the value of the underlined digits? Remember our 3 steps? So if we keep the 4 and turn everything to the right into zeros, the value of that would be 400. And you could also express it that way with 400s. Name the place value of the underlined digit. Okay, remember the place value? That's in the 10,000s. What is the value of the underlined digit? So we would keep our 2, turn everything after it into zeros, right? And it would be 20,000. And we could also say that the place value would be 2 groups of 10,000s. Name the place value of the underlined digit. Okay, so that would just be in the ones. So that's easy, right? That's just going to be our 3 ones. Name the place value of the underlined digit. Remember that one? That's 100,000s. So the value of that 9, interesting because this is showing word form. Okay, so we still want the 9, but this time because of words, we're going to take 900,000s. Let's turn that 9 into the word form of 9. And so our answer would be 900,000, but that's expressed in word form. Okay. Let's look at our 3 steps for finding the value of a digit. Find the value of the underlined digit. And it's 4. And let's show our 3 steps up at the top. Okay. The first step is that the underlined digit stays the same. So we keep our 4. Anything to the right of that 4, we turn into our zeros. And then our last step is that we're just going to cross out anything to the left because we don't need it, right? So our answer would be 400. And keep in mind that because it's in the hundreds place value, that you could say that it's 4 groups of 100. Find the value of the underlined digit. Okay, so we've got the 1. That stays the same. We turn the numbers after it into zeros and cross out anything to the left. So the value is 1,000. And we could also say that it's 1 group or 1,000. Find the value of the underlined digit. Okay, so we keep that 4 and turn everything after it into zeros. We don't have anything to the left this time, so our answer would be 400,000. And if we think in terms of the place value, we would have 4 groups of 100,000s. Okay, let's solve some problems. What is the value of the underlined digit? So we got that first. We can pause if you like. Okay, let's see. So using our steps, we keep the 3, turn everything after it into zeros, and we get rid of the 6. Well, that was easy. So our answer is 30,000. That would be B. Directions, write your answer in the box. What is the value of the underlined digit? So there's our number. Let's underline it and pause if you like. Okay, well that's easy. We're going to keep the 5 and turn everything into zeros. There's nothing to the left this time, so our answer is 5,000. What is the value of the 5 in the population of Lansdale? Pause for a second. Okay. So we're looking for Lansdale. Lansdale, that's a town in Pennsylvania. And the population is that number. Let's rewrite that number. And we want the value of the 5. Okay, well, that's easy. So we keep the 5, right, and turn everything after it into zeros. There is no number to the left this time. So our answer is 50,000. Great. What is the value of the 4 in this number? All right, pause for a second. Okay, I notice our answers are in word form, okay? So we want the 4 for sure, but our place value would be thousands, so it's 4,000s, and we need to turn the 4 into word form, so 4,000. So our answer is A, 4,000 is the value of the 4. What is the value of the 7 in 13,729? Pause if you like. Okay, so we will rewrite the number. We're looking for the 7, right? So we keep the 7, the underlined digit. Anything after it turns into zeros, and we don't need the 1 and the 3. So our answer is 700C. Which number has an 8 in the thousands place? Okay, so 8 in the thousands place. Let's look at this on a place value chart. And let's rewrite the numbers A, B, C, and D on our place value chart. Helps us organize it. We're looking for thousands. There we are. And we're looking for the 8. So there we go. So that would be answer C. 248,937 has an 8 in the thousands place value. Which number below has a 3 with a value of 30,000? Okay. All right, how'd you do? So we're looking for 3 with 30,000. I'm going to put 30,000 up because that's what we're shooting for. And for A, B, C, and D, let's underline the 3. And notice they're all different. So now using our steps, let's look at the value. So A is 300,000, so that's not correct. B, the 3 is only 300. That's not correct. C, it's 30. There we go. So it's going to be C, and D is only 3,000. So our answer is the C, 930,755. Has a value of 30,003. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you made it this far, great job, and we hope to see you on the next one.